Races in other states are also getting closer as counting continues throughout the night.
CBS 4's Podesta begins our team coverage from Washington with new details on the count and the claims from the president.
Good morning, Francis and Maribel. Well, tensions remain high around the country as Americans watch this ever-changing vote tally. Right now, 4 states remain razor thin with their vote tally margins. Meanwhile, President Trump has been tweeting throughout the night, but the majority of his tweets are being censored by the platform for being misleading about an election.
Should be. Democracy is sometimes messy.
After 4 days of counting ballots, former Vice President Joe Biden has overtaken President Trump in the state of Georgia.
We have no doubt that when the count is finished, Senator Harris and I will be declared the winners.
Votes are still being counted in Georgia and elsewhere. On Thursday, the former vice president urged patience.
The process is working. The count is being completed, and we'll know very soon.
President Trump had large leads on election night in a handful of states, but those began to disappear once the tally of mail-in ballots began.
It's amazing how those mail-in ballots are so one-sided.
At the White House, Mr. Trump made a number of false claims and attacked the integrity of the election.
And this is a case where they're trying to steal an election. They're trying to rig an election.
The Trump campaign has filed lawsuits in several states trying to halt the process. But election officials around the country say they've seen no evidence of voter fraud.
The strength of the integrity of this vote is really unparalleled.
Trump supporters gathered at vote counting centers around the country and repeated the president's false accusations.
They shut down the counting of the voting because they knew Trump was winning.
Some officials say they're concerned for their safety.
I can tell you that my wife and my mother are very concerned for me, but we have security here.
A senior administration official tells CBS News the president may not concede the election if Biden declares victory. If Biden is the projected winner of Pennsylvania, that means he will have surpassed the 270 Electoral College votes he needs to win the presidency. However, if he just wins Georgia, that means that President Trump would have to win all of the other remaining states in order to tie him at 269 Electoral College votes. And that would mean the decision would be up to the House of Representatives. I'm Podesta in Washington, D.C. for CBS 4 This Morning.